Are you ready to take control of your life and join a community of like-minded women who are on a mission to live their best lives too? Healthier, happier, and wealthier? Then get ready to find the support and motivation you need to pursue your passions and goals. Get ready to develop the courage to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Join the My Best Life Tribe membership today and unlock a world of opportunities, empowerment, and sisterhood. Our exclusive community offers courses, collaborations, workshops, events, and so much more. Don't wait any longer to start living your best life. Visit our website, www.drstemshow.com, and become a part of something truly special. My Best Life Tribe, where women thrive together. www.drstemshow.com.
Are you ready to bounce back?
Welcome to the Bouncing Back podcast with Dr. Stem, where resilience meets inspiration. Join us as we explore powerful stories of overcoming adversity, share expert insights, and discover the tools you need to bounce back in life. Whether you're facing challenges or seeking motivation, you're in the right place. Let's dive in.
Hello and welcome to today's segment. I live for days like today, where I can reach back to my roots in Zimbabwe and pull out men and women that are doing well despite the odds, that are showing us all that it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter your beginning. Anything and everything is possible. So I am so excited for you to join us in our session with my guest today, Mrs. Chanazi Washaya. I can't wait. She's right in Zimbabwe, and I'm right here in Orlando, Florida, in the USA. So can't wait to join these two souls together that are doing similar work, where we are encouraging, empowering, and also motivating all of you, as well as us, to do better than we can ever imagine. Join us in the show. Okay, I'm going to start off by asking you to please describe yourself and the services that you do.
Thank you, Doc. My name is Chanazi Washaya. I'm the founder of Sweet Keep Food Equipment, and also a founder of Women Entrepreneurs Lounge. At Sweet Keep, we do bakery equipment, we do butchery, we do restaurant equipment. So we serve food businesses with food equipment that they use in their canteens. I also started the Women Entrepreneurs Lounge just to help the women with training, mentorship, support, to connect them. Why did I start that? Because I didn't have that when I started. I didn't have the support that I needed. I did not have connections. I didn't have anyone to just help me, or the funding, or any investor. So one day I said to myself, I want to help women, and I want them not to go through what I went through. I want to hold them by hand and walk with them the journey of entrepreneurship. So that's what we are doing here in Zimbabwe. We are serving food businesses or food entrepreneurs with food equipment, just to make sure that they've got efficient equipment for their businesses in the food industry. And also we are serving the women with training and mentorship. That's what we are doing here in Zimbabwe, Doc.
That is awesome. So before we dive into all of this and get in there, I have to see your shirt, because it looks like that's your logo, but I can't see it well. Can I see that logo?
Can you see it now?
Move back a little bit. Like, I just want to see it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I could just see an S. Let me see that. Okay. So let's dive into, now we're going to dive into exactly what you do, how you started. So I'm so excited. I was excited waiting on this year. So let's dive into exactly what and how you managed to get to where you are today. So I wanted to do this so that people can know, who is our founder, Mrs. Chanazi? Who is she? What drives her? And where did she come from? So let's go back. I know when I'm asked mine, I started off in Kambuzuma. I was born in Bare, but was raised in Kambuzuma, and then the story goes on. Let's go back into where were you born and, also your parents. Just tell us a little bit about your background.
All right. So I come from a big family, Doc. Yeah, a family of 7, 2 boys and 5 girls. The fourth born in our family. And I come from a family that had a very resilient mom. Our mother was she was a very strong mother. And she groomed us so well in the line of being a hard worker. I can actually say that I started selling in the market when I was 8 years old. Yeah, as young as 8 years, an 8-year-old girl going to the market every day. My home is Sunningdale. That's where I come from. But we used to stay in Mavuku. That's where it all started. Yeah. So my mother was a vendor. She was selling at the marketplace. Yeah. So every day she would wake up at 3 a.m. to just go and buy stuff, tomatoes, vegetables to sell. So that was our background. That has led me to be who I am today. And I'm just following what my mother taught me. She taught me to work, to leave a legacy. She taught me to be someone who is able to assist other people. So yeah, that's my background.
Wow. Guess what? I'm also from a family of 7, 5 girls
Wow.
and 2 boys.
Oh, nice. Oh,
So when you're saying it, I said, oh my goodness, we have the same number of siblings, Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm the leader of the family, so I'm the first one of 7. So
Ah, nice.
yeah. So
Nice.
then, okay. So tell us, from Mavuku, you go to primary school, and also, did you go to secondary school? Did you go to college? What degrees did you? Because I'm just trying to get the background of, okay, what the path was.
All right. So yeah, in my book, I went to Simodai Primary School. That's up to grade 2. And then my parents didn't have a house by that time, so we were renting. And then they got a stand in Sunningdale. That's when we moved to Sunningdale too, and they built us a home there. But to tell you the truth, Doc, I can safely say I come from a poor family, but we're no longer poor right now because of what my mother did.
Yes.
Because of what the training that she gave us. That has helped us to be where we are today. I then went to Morgan High School. I went to Sunningdale 2 primary, and then secondary, I went to Morgan High School up to O level. And after O level, I then started going to work and then doing some tertiary courses, some courses after O level. Yeah, but I majored in administration. I'm a good administrator. For many years, I've been an administrator. Yeah. So yeah, that has also shaped my journey because I've been working with entrepreneurs, other business people, and what I learned when I was working with them, some of the things I'm using them, some of the principles I'm using them today.
Awesome. So you work for other people. When do you pivot to say, I can do this. I can start something of my own. And what did you, how did you start? Which business did you start?
All right. So my mother was very talented, I can say, or gifted in picking some talents or gifts in their children. So amongst the 7 of us, she knew this one can be a good marketer, this one can be a beautician, and this one is academic. Yeah. So she picked all of us in our family. We've got something that we do that is creative. We've got an academic also. So my mother picked that when I was very young. It's a tender age, like a girl was 8 years. I recall very well. 8 years, I was at Sunningdale 2 primary school. I would go to school early in the morning and I would come back, and my mother would take me to Tumsika. We call it Mbare Mbare. That's where we used to sell dog. So I would go with a dish full of vegetables and tomatoes to this Mbarimbari place where we used to sell our stuff. And I would come back home with an empty dish. I would sell like crazy. I would sell. My mother taught me. I always tell people that my mother taught me to count coins at a tender age. So I started managing money when I was at my early age. And I started marketing. You know, when you're at a market, you're selling, you polish your tomatoes so that if a customer comes, they will just buy from you and not buy from that one. So my mother taught me all that. Kuronga ma veg, kuronga madomasi, kuti vanhu vauye vatenge. So she molded me. I always tell people that my mother was an entrepreneur without an office. She was an entrepreneur without knowing that she was an entrepreneur. She then trained me without knowing. I don't think if today she could say, I trained you. No, because I don't think she knew what she was doing. Because, you know, with our mothers back then, they would just sell at the market, get some money for us to go to school, to get some food to eat every day. And that's all. But now I can see and I can simply say that my mother was a real entrepreneur because she was able to groom me. She was able to impart some principles, some business principles in me. She was not a degreed mother, but she managed to train me. So I'm very proud of her. I would like to continue with the legacy of entrepreneurship, even after she's gone 21 years back. I'm still going because of it.
So before we started this, you had just announced something related to now the rewards of being an entrepreneur that you lived. You're getting an award today. Tell us about that.
All right, Doc. So I'm getting an award and I'm so excited about it. It's from COMESA, Comfort Women in Business from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So I was picked from there. I think they've seen the work also that I'm doing. So I'm one of the awards tonight. So I'm representing Sweet Keep. I think I'm representing Sweet Keep so well that they recognized us. But I've got a team that I work with. So it's a teamwork. It's not a one-man band. It's a teamwork, and we're trying to push regardless of what's happening in our economy.
Yes.
We're trying to push. And also because my mother trained me not to give up. I've told myself giving up is never an option for me. Yes. I need to continue going no matter what. Yeah. So I'm here because of that.
Oh, congratulations to you, Makorokoto.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. I received. Thank you.
She is rejoicing up in heaven, mother, saying, yes.
Sure, I know. Yes, she is. Like I was thinking this afternoon that this award, if it was not because of her, I was not going to get it because I didn't go anyway to be taught about entrepreneurship. Yes, now I'm getting help. But back then, somebody instilled something inside of me that has been telling me, even when I was working, when I was employed by some companies, something was telling me that you are not for this place, you're not for this office, you're not for this box. You need to get out of this box. So you know what I would do? Yeah. In those spaces, I would also sell something outside my job. So yeah.
It's interesting because my mother is here with us in the United States and she just turned 80 last weekend.
Wow. Congratulations to her.
Thank you. And what you're saying is right, because then I even went all the way to doing a doctorate degree, but everything that I learned, it has nothing to do with the practicality of running a business and also working and doing what you were created to do, your passion, purpose. So every time I'm doing something, we used to do the same things. We also sold mango, majanje, chibage, in Kambuzuma. But then we didn't have a store. We went around the neighborhood, baskets, mango,
We've got the same background there.
So
Yeah,
the key to it was you need to be happy and greet people. Maskati maskwera ere. Tiri kutengesa
exactly.
mengo. You know, vakati, "Aibo
Mm,
mwanangu mozoya mangwana," but at least you know what? They know those kids that are going around with
yes,
baskets, you know, with
true,
men.
true.
So you're right. Our mothers had the right concepts of
Oh yeah,
practicality and doing the
sure,
practical business part
sure.
of it, you know, right? So
Exactly.
let's talk about Sweet Quip Food Equipment, which is your
Yes.
business that you just mentioned. Tell us about it, what, you know, how you started it, what prompted you to start it, and what you're doing.
All right. So I started Sweet Pip because I wanted to be, I wanted to help the small startup businesses. I saw a gap that was in the market in terms of food equipment, in terms of efficiency of the equipment, and there was a gap. So I came in and we wanted to, as Sweet Pip, we wanted to fill in that gap. But it wasn't easy for us to start because we didn't have funds, we didn't have anything. However, we are here today because of God, because of resilience
Yes,
that we had. Yeah.
yes.
But
What equipment? I know you mentioned food, but what equipment for somebody
all
that?
right. So at Sweet Pit, we do bakery equipment, we do butchery, we do supermarket and restaurant equipment. So we serve the food industry with the equipment that they use in their canteens. They will like deck ovens, chip fryers, refrigeration, bain maries, deck ovens, dough mixers. Yeah, the equipment that they use to prepare food.
To prepare food.
So
Okay, okay.
yes.
And what's the website again where people can go for it?
Our website is www.sweetpip.com.
.com. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm wearing a t-shirt here. I'm sure you can see it, right? This
Mhm.
term, "Junoita Chete," what does
Oh,
it mean for you and what you've been doing in your life with as far as business and life is concerned?
oh my God. It's a powerful statement that you're wearing there. A very powerful statement. Um, it means you should bounce back no matter what, no matter the circumstances, no matter the challenges that you face. If you're a Zimbabwean doc, you know our economy, you know what we have been going through for many many years. But it takes for someone to bounce back. It takes someone to be resilient. It takes someone to persevere, someone not to give up or not to give in to the challenges that we are facing every day. And also for entrepreneurs, we face challenges. I think our challenges mostly they are more or less the same if we talk about the global market. Yeah, so you need to bounce back. You have no option if you are called and you've got passion to do business. There is no you just need to bounce back. You need to bounce back. Yes, there are times that you can go under. Yeah, those times are there.
Yeah.
Business is a roller coaster. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's down. If you're here in Zimbabwe, the inflation is going up every time, and sometimes the policies change, and yeah, you're out of business. But what takes you to go back? What takes you to keep for you to keep going is the resilience and the dream that you have. This has kept me going. The dream, the passion, the resilience to do business. I don't want to be doing anything else except like doing business. And this is my passion, I can
Yes.
say. And
Yes.
I also want to hold others to come with me. I don't want other women to go through what I went through. And when I started doing business after my O level, I then started selling baby clothes. I
Okay.
wanted to open a shop, Doug, but up to now I didn't open that shop. Why? Because I was doing trading,
Okay.
like going to Botswana, bringing clothes. Yeah, but at one point, the goods were taken at the border, at the Botswana border there, and it crushed my spirit. It crushed my spirit. And from that day, I said, I'm not going back to Botswana again. And that was the end of it. It broke my heart, but it didn't take the spirit. It didn't take away the dream. It didn't take away the perseverance or the passion that was in me, because that was around, I think I was around 20 years back then. Yeah, but I said, I'm not coming back again. I said, I'm not coming back again. But thank God, I'm here. The dream went on and on and on. I then did some other things along the way. Started selling boxes of cooking oil. You know, Zimbabwe, sometimes we go through difficult challenges.
Yes.
So I started selling boxes of soap and cooking oil, supplying to supermarkets. Yeah. So I would go to South Africa, to Messina there, just to get the boxes to come to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
At an early age, you remember, I was only about 21, 22, somewhere there, trying to make it. And I would supply big people who had money and they would not pay on time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to bounce back, Doc. You have to bounce back after you're dealing with those people who've made it in business. But that didn't break. It didn't. My spirit was not broken, and my passion was not taken away. My dream was not taken away. I'm still here because of the resilience, the perseverance, and yeah, I'm still going. I'm not yet there, Doc. I'm not yet there. Yeah, I'm not yet there. I'm still going, and I'm still learning lessons about entrepreneurship. I'm learning from many women around the globe. I'm learning from even women from Zimbabwe, even other men from Zimbabwe. So what we're trying to do at Sweet Quip now is also to continue equipping smaller businesses. To continue pushing, especially women. You know, us women, we are known for cooking. But in this industry that we are in, we don't have many. I can tell you, Doc, we don't have many women in this industry. Why? Because it's a capital-intense industry. If you want to open a restaurant, you need a lot of capital. You need a lot of money to do that. So many women are limited. They're not financially independent. So yeah, we are trying to train. We are trying to mentor. We are trying to, at some point we'll try to get funding for these women and the youths so that they can take space in this food industry and their business. So yeah, that's what we're trying
the vision is big, and I can just imagine and see, it big. Very, very happy and proud of what you're doing and what you just explained. For those of you that were listening, this Renee Tachete is in my language in Shona. It's a declaration of what she was saying. No matter what, I will bounce back. It will happen. It's that persistency. So we say it in Shona, Renee Tachete, which means hold on, keep doing what you're doing, because no matter what, things will change, the business will change, and it will happen for you as well. Especially when you see other people where it's working and the businesses are working, you do, the same thing, because then they started off where you are. So you never give up.
Exactly.
Never give up. Yes. So I also know that you do have this meeting. I don't know if it's weekly or monthly, where you're bringing together women to equip them. Tell us about that program.
All right. So I'll tell you why I started Women Entrepreneurs Lounge.
Okay.
Doc, remember from my story, when I started, I had no support.
Yes.
I come from a background that was poor.
Yes.
My father was a general hand. My mother was a vendor. We were selling in the market.
Yes.
So I do not come from a well-up family.
Yes.
I didn't have a sekuru who would give me money. I didn't have connections. You know how it is. Zimbabwe, connections.
Yes.
You can be connected and make it, easily. But I didn't have connections. At an early age, like 20, 21, you've got a dream. You know what you want.
Yes.
You want to run a business. You want to open a salon. You want to open a baby shop.
Yes.
But you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to start. You have no capital. You have no mentors. You have no support structure. No one had a shop, even a smaller shop. What we only had at our as a business at our house was a marketplace for vegetables. That was our business. So that's what we knew. So I had no connections. So I struggled to get to where I am today. I struggled to be able to run a business that had structures, that had systems, because no one told me that I needed systems.
Yes.
No one that goods were taken at the border,
yes.
because no one was working with me. Yeah. So when I thought that I was going to make it, I said to myself, one day when I make it, I want to help other women.
Yes.
I want to help other women. I want to help young ladies. And I want to hold their hands and walk with them the journey of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So that's where the Women Entrepreneurs Lounge came from. It came from a heart of wanting to support, wanting to mentor, wanting to train, wanting the women to get funding for their businesses. And people, you might have a vision, but if you lack support, if you lack mentorship, you won't get anywhere. For me, I was privileged enough that one day when I was searching on the net, I got to know about the Cherry Blair Foundation for women. They had no organization that was taking women for their programs in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
This was a South African company that was advertising on the internet. Okay. Yeah, but because of passion and the dream that was burning inside of me, I said, they are from South Africa, but I'm going to register with them. I'm going to ask for me to register. So I knocked at their email, at their door. I sent a message. Yes, I'm from Zimbabwe, but I would also want to take part. There is no organization here in Zimbabwe that is taking women for this program. And they said, yes, you can join in. That was a breakthrough for me. And I can tell you, Doc, that was a breakthrough that came at that moment. Yeah. And I always say mentorship is very important. Yes. It's very important. And I got it. I managed to get mentorship from the Cherry Blair. Thank God for internet. Yes. Because then I got a mentor from America who was assisting me and walked with me the journey. Yeah. And I then said, I also want to do this for the women in Zimbabwe and Africa. Yes. I want them to learn how to do business properly. You know how it is in Zimbabwe, we say we hustle, yeah. I know. But just a business, we want businesses that will sustain our families. Businesses that we will leave a legacy for generations to come. Yes. Yeah, so that's what we are doing. That's what we are hammering at the Women Entrepreneurs Lounge. We are saying, women, we are going to work with you. We are going to train you. We're going to mentor, and we're going to support you. Yes. So our vision is to have hubs all over in Zimbabwe, in the cities. We want to have hubs, and we want to have hubs even across beyond Zimbabwe. Yes, it's open to anyone, even across Zimbabwe. We want women to rise. We want women to take their place of leadership, of business. Yeah, we want women to learn. Yeah, so that's what we are doing, and we are working together with women this side.
Yeah. So do you meet monthly, weekly? How does it work? Is it in person? Is it virtual for those that want to know?
Okay, so we started with digital marketing, and we were meeting online. Okay. We were meeting online. We've got WhatsApp groups. We've got our Facebook group. Okay. And now we're starting to have in-person meetings. We started in July. We had our first meeting, and I think our next meeting will be in September. Okay. But we encourage each other even on our platforms for women to continue going. We were rolling out online trainings that can also benefit other women out there who are not in Zim.
Okay. Well, this is great work. And, I mean, in case you guys have an opportunity to do that on September 6th, I'm sure you've seen it on the Facebook. We're doing the Bounce Back. So what I do with Bounce Back, I bring in speakers that have different entrepreneurship, information that they share. There are also stories of, just like your story of, resilience, persistence of what's working in their lives. So, you may share that link as well to see if people are able to come on.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what I'll do is you and I will continue to be in touch, and I can, do a presentation one of these days at your meeting.
That would be great.
Yeah. So you and I will talk, and then we'll decide a date, and you can invite as many women as you want, and I can do a session and also a Q&A, during that session, and that would be my gift to you guys.
That will be great. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. You know what? Women in Zimbabwe, they are resilient, Doc.
Yeah, I know.
And they are running business that are successful, and they are doing so well, and they are persevering in the entrepreneurial arena. So we'll be glad to host you one day. Yes. Thank you so much for the
so we would talk about that, and I'm looking forward to seeing your group and all of you guys, and then we can have an empowering time together. That'll be
sure. That would be great.
That'll be nice. So for a moment, think of that little girl that is like you and I selling tomatoes. I mean, the Musika was destroyed, I think, from what I heard, the other time there was, burning, which is, yeah, I know, right? So then, which is similar to you going to Botswana, and then at the border, they take everything that you're hoping to sell. What would you say to that young lady or young man that is starting over, and all of a sudden, things are taken away from you?
Never give up. Never give up. Giving up is never an option, because if you give up today, you will have given up on your dreams. You have given up on generations. You have given up on your legacy. So I would tell them, never give up. And continue to be resilient, continue to persist, no matter what, bounce back. Continue to bounce back. Continue to bounce back. Yes, yes, this has happened in my life so many times, and I know mostly if you know God. My journey is also inspired by God. I'm a prayerful woman, and I love God. I know God can do a lot. The word of God says God can do things that are exceedingly abundantly above what we can think or imagine. Meaning, we should not be locked in our own thinking, because God is bigger than our minds. He's bigger than Zimbabwe. He's bigger than Harare. He's bigger than my own, where I come from, the Drums family. He's bigger than that. So I want to tell those young people that they should continue to push, because it is possible. Imagine, Doc, if I had given up at an early stage at 21. Imagine if I had just say, they've taken my goods, and I can't do it again. I won't do it again. I don't want to run business again. Right now, I'm assisting many women to rise up, to continue pushing. I'm encouraging them every day. So who was going to do it? Who was going to take that place? So God can only use you when you're in the place that He can use you.
Yes.
If you're not in your right place, if you then say, zvaramba izvi, then it means you are not in the right place. You are not in your code place, or you are not in your ministering place. So for me, I believe that my journey is inspired by God, and I'm saying maybe to others that if you believe in God, He will do it for you. For me, God has opened doors, door after door, those that I have not even imagined. He has connected with people like you, Doc. I never knew you were there. But today we are talking,
Yeah.
So, yeah, like these days I'm telling people I'm going global. And they thought I was joking, but because of God, the one who is in me, he's able to do things that are above our imaginations.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been telling them I'm going global.
Yeah.
I'm going global. And you know what? I'm connecting with people that are so far,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just yesterday, I was in a meeting with the founder of Women Association, a big lady, a very powerful woman.
Yeah.
And so I want to tell people not to give up. Giving up is like you have given up people's lives, because there are people that you have been assigned by God to assist. You have been assigned to do some work. And if you don't do the work, who is going to do it? It's only assigned to you, not to the other person. That the other person has got their own place.
Yeah.
So people shouldn't give up. They shouldn't give up. They shouldn't give up. And we need to fight poverty, Doc.
Yeah.
We need to fight poverty, left, right, and center. From the back and center, we need to fight poverty. If I had not fought poverty,
yeah. Yeah.
Yes, because my background with where I am right now, the devil knows that he has no chance.
Yeah.
He has no chance right now, because we're going somewhere with God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you spoke my language, because as you know, for those of you that follow me, I am all about God all the way. So I do believe that we walk by faith and not by sight.
Not by sight.
Yeah. As I mentioned, I, grew up and was raised in Kambuzuma before, we moved to Waterfalls, where we now have a home over there. But then I am a Kambuzuma girl and Mbare girl to the T, because that's where I was born. So as a result, because God has already ordained your life, has already ordained my life, the people that we're supposed to meet are already lined up and we're in path. The people we're supposed to serve are already lined up and in path. And I like the way that you mentioned that, here's the thing. God will not, there are no doors that will be closed that God cannot open. So that one example that you had, God needed to close that door so that again you can get back to the drawing table and not give up, but continue to believe that He has a plan for you. So I'm excited for you. I hope that you're celebrated tonight and you celebrate yourself. I'll be looking out on social media.
Yes, please look out for us.
Tell them to record it. Tell them to record it. We're going to celebrate you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So as parting words, any parting words, because I know that you've got to prepare. I don't want to keep you for long so that you can get ready.
I want to say to the listeners that we need to persevere. And I also want to tell to the listeners that Africa, is loaded. It has got so much. It has got so much. It has got so much. What we call it?
Potential.
Yes, okay. Africa has got potential.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially in our women, we've got so much potential, and we're resilient when it comes to business. Yeah, what we only need is the training, the mentorship, the support, and someone who just say, continue to go, bounce back. People like you, Doc, telling us bounce back even when things are tough.
Yes.
Even when things go the other side, continue to bounce back.
Yes.
I'm happy. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited that you invited me for this program.
Awesome. So I now have a connection at home as well, because that's one of my heart, desires to come home and do Bounce Back live, because then when we are live and talking to each other, and uplifting each other, There's
Definitely.
there's power in that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Yes,
we'll be also talking about that.
yeah, we actually need this bounce back here in Zimbabwe. Yes, we need to do a lot of bouncing back,
I
Doc.
know, I
We
know.
need it. We need
Zvinoita
it.
chete, zvinoita
Zvinoita
chete.
chete, no matter what,
No
zvinoita
matter
chete.
what. All right, my
Yes.
sister. This has been so great. So, for all of you that are looking to follow her and also learn from her, you will have all the links wherever you're going to watch, this show. Once again, thank you for being our guest today. We will do this again. Congratulations on everything that you're doing, and I will talk to you soon. Until then, everybody else, as I always say, be encouraged.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Bouncing Back Podcast with Dr. Stem. We hope you found today's episode inspiring and packed with valuable insights. Remember, no matter the challenges you face, resilience is within your reach. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Join us next time for more stories of strength and perseverance. Until then, keep bouncing back.